If you are becoming weary and you're tired of hearing this, and you have not seen anything happen in your life, so now you taking it as a joke, like these people are a joke. You keep hearing them say the same stuff, but ain't no movement in my life. I want you to stay on this video because I want to try to help you get to breakthroughs in your personal life, okay? And the first thing I'm going to tell you is about you got to be in constant communication with God. You got to seek God's face. You got to be at the feet of God, not just here and there when things going wrong. This has to be constant, okay? It has to be something you seek daily. What I'm holding here, this is from years, from up to 7 to 8 years back. This is my notebook, my prayer book. The first one I bought when I started doing Bible study. When I got baptized, it was at 21. What I'm trying to tell you, every season of my life, I seek God. I stay, not being distracted with my friends, not out, not doing this, not doing that, and then coming back when I need something. No, constant at God's face, okay? Constant. That's number one. Because what happens is when you don't know where you are, just you, when you don't know where you are, you don't know who you are, you don't even know your blueprint, I promise you, you're going to end up disappointed, and I promise you, you're going to blame other people. And that's why we yell out false prophet. I received a comment on YouTube, and it was the best comment that I've ever had. And the comment says, if I put it on the screen, if I can find it, it was talking about how I listened to her, but she's not really anointed or touched by God. You know, she's just nothing more than a motivational speaker that make things sound good. I thought that was the best comment ever. And somebody said, well, why? Because this opens up dialogue for me. Because since I know who I am, that's how I know that you may not be in position in your life. You don't know who you are. So this helps me educate people on getting breakthroughs in their life because I've already done it. So I know what it takes, okay? Follow me. I can open up this prayer book, right? I'm on June 17, 2012. You know, I'm crying out to God. I'm talking about my life. Why I don't see anything. Everything's dark. God, you keep talking about a breakthrough. Because, see, at this time, I'm going to church. I come home, listen to sermons online. This was every single day. When I did get a job, I worked at the grocery store, but I'm crying out to God. I don't see nothing. What's happening? They keep talking about a breakthrough coming. This is your season. I'm tired of hearing this is my season, and ain't nothing happening. Over and over and over again. No matter what you pray out, what you pray, and how you cry out, and no matter what you hear, you're going to hear God's speakers and the ones that God is using. You're going to hear them talk about things. But what you need to understand is it's not about what they say. It's about where you are in your life. Because somebody could come and prophesy and say, look, somebody's getting ready to move into this, to a new house. I see this a 5-bedroom house. You're going to get excited because, yeah, I want another house. I need one. And so you're going to take that word because this is something I want. But what we got to understand is it may not be where you are at that moment. No matter what message I heard that I wanted to take it for myself, I was not there. There was a time where I was going to move. I have family up north. I was going to go to live in New York. I felt it. I know I was supposed to go to New York because I got some things to do. I felt it. No matter what I felt, no matter what I've heard, I was not yet ready to be moved to New York. That season of my life has not even started yet. I was still on another level. It is when I went to church with my sister. It was meetings. If you heard me talk about this before, this is where I met the prophet, right? The same spiritual advisor that I've been connected to since I was 22 years old that prophesied over my life. The first thing first is I didn't even have a job, but I was trying to figure myself out and where I was supposed to be. You know, what's going on? I hear about breakthroughs, but I ain't getting there. So, hello. So I go to church. The first night, he prophesied. My sister said, come with me. Maybe you'll get some answers. He prophesied and said, hey, look, God is showing me that you're trying to move out your city. God says, stay here. But God is getting ready to give you a job. Take this job. It's going to change your life. After that, I get the job at the grocery store. See, this is where God planted me, right? This is to build up character. This is to go into that leadership mentality, right? So there needs to be training in my life, right? Because when I grew up, I was sheltered, okay? So there is a lot of training that comes in place, especially depending on who you are, to who you are in the kingdom of God and who God called you to be, right? But what I want people to understand is I did a message called Detect the Season. Detect the Season just meaning where I am right now in the will of God. You see what I'm saying? If you get on this internet and you think that you're gonna come on here and listen to Diamond Rock's messages, and I come on here and prophesy something or give a motivational message about something, and you keep taking it as your own, and you don't see it show up in your life, of course you're gonna say that a lot of stuff she speaks doesn't come true. Maybe for you, because you need to detect the season. You got to get at the feet of God like I did. That's how y'all think I learned this stuff. I 21 years old, got baptized. I could have been outside drinking, okay? These are the years of good times, parties in college. I could be out here in the world. But on Friday nights, I was in the house reading the Bible. Now, I thought that was a little different too. Because I'm like, why am I here in the house reading the Bible on a Friday? Not that it's bad, but my mind did think like, my peers, like, why am I doing this? But I had that desire. And guess what? I see why. Because who I was called to be. So the point of all of this is saying, you got to know where you are in your life. You can't just hear a word and take it because you like it. Just like people get on here and talk about marriage. I want you to understand that you cannot take that word because you want a husband so bad. You cannot take that word and think that it's yours. You got to understand there's one messenger, but many messages, right? Coming from this person. I'm one person, but God can give me many messages for the multitude of people, right? That's how that works. So if I give a message, that is on you to know if this is your word, not on me. Because somebody else watching the same video, this is their confirmation. Just like when I hear videos, I scroll just like y'all do. I know when something's for me because I know who I am. I'm in alignment with God, meaning I'm in alignment in the universe, meaning people, places, and things. I'm in alignment in time. So I know exactly where I am. And I know if I hear something, I know it's mine. And God is speaking and giving me that clarity again. Like, get ready. Get ready. See, you got to be there too. Yelling out false prophet, it ain't going to help you because in your everyday life, you still feel discouraged. Right? So we're trying to get you to a breakthrough.